In this video, I'm going to be showcasing the top 3 best attack strategies for TH13 to help you 3-star any base. At number 3 we have the Super Hog Riders. This is incredibly strong and very easy to use. To start off the attack, we will use a short Royal Champion charge to make funnel for our King and Queen. Since we are using the rocket spears, we will press the ability early to take down defenses from a distance, before we start using our invisibility spell every 4 seconds to keep her invisible. You can also place the invisibility spell on top of defenses, as the electro boots will finish off the defenses, which allows us to get a lot more value. After we have used all our invis spells, we will simply recall the RC. Then we will use our King and Queen to dive into the base. We will use some small troops like Baby Dragon and the Siege Barracks to make funnel for them, so that they walk into the base. And as they dive in, we will use totem spells to distract any defenses around them to let our heroes get a lot more value. And as we go a little bit deeper into the base, we will use our King's Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots to open up the base, while doing a ton of damage around it. As the enemy CC comes out, we will deal with it by simply using a poison spell. A tip is to use a rage spell on the Queen after using her ability to get a lot more value with her magic mirror. After our heroes have gotten enough value, we will use our Super Hogs along with the recalled Royal Champion, Grand Warden and Apprentice Warden to crush through the back end of the base. As the Super Hogs move in, I recommend using an early heal spell to keep them alive, and then use the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome and Healing Tome to protect everything. And we will use some cleanup troops like minions to clean up any remaining trash buildings. And you should easily be able to 3-star any base with this strategy, if used correctly. At number 2 we have the Fireball Super Witches. This strategy is also very broken, and it's one of the easiest fireball strategies to use. To start off, we will use a Warden Walk to clear through some outside trash buildings before sending in the fireball. The goal here is to make funnel for our Super Witches using the fireball. Since the fireball targets the closest defense, we have to clear any outside defenses before using it. Then we can use a few invisibility spells to path the fireball into the base, and we can use 1 to 2 earthquake spells to finish off the buildings. Since we fireballed the town hall here, I will wait for my warden to finish it off with a few hits. Then we will make the other side of the funnel using our Queen and Siege Barracks. After that, just pull your warden using your Super Witches along with an Ice Golem, King and Apprentice Warden to boost everyone's HP. Also make sure to use Test Loons to test for any traps for your healers. As you dive into the base, use a jump spell to give your troops access into the base. And in the middle of the base, you got your King's Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots to open up the base for your Super Witches. Use a Rage spell on you Super Witches whenever needed. After that you got your Royal Champion with her Rocket Spears to help clear through the back end of the base. And as long as you have some cleanup troops like minions or wizards, you should be able to crush any base with this strategy. At number 1 we have the Fireball Rocketloons. This is arguably the strongest and the hardest strategy to master in the entire game. To start off the attack, we will fireball a certain area of the base. The goal here is to get a little bit of value and create a cut between your warden and heroes. We can use a few Rocketloons to clear out any outside defenses before sending the fireball in. After you have used the fireball, we will wait for our warden to choose a direction, as we don't want him to follow our heroes. Then we can use our King and Queen on the opposite side to the warden. We will use a few troops like Baby Dragon, along with the Siege Barracks to make funnel for them. We also need to keep an eye on the warden to keep him alive, as if he dies, the attack will fail. Also pay attention to the hero dive. Then as we dive a little bit deeper into the base, we will use our King's ability to open up the base. After that we can use our Queen's ability, along with a Rage to boost her DPS. If something like a single Inferno locks onto your warden, make sure to use a freeze or invis to protect him, as we cannot let him die. Then you should be able to clean up the back end of the base using Rocketloons along with the RC if needed. Otherwise you should be able to swag your RC most of the time. And if you have kept your warden alive for the entire attack, there shouldn't be anything left in the base at this point, and you should easily be able to 3-star any base with no problem. With all these super strong strategies, you should easily be able to crush any base if used properly. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel as more attack strategy guides are coming in the future. With that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.